Day 24. I knew this was going to happen at some point, but I don't believe our cold plunge is recorded. I just got out though. Still shaking. Still a little damp. I knew it was going to happen at some point, but we'll see if we still have it. But if not, that's why you're seeing this video. Day 24 in the garage. Had a camera malfunction for my cold plunge today, which really pisses me off because I had probably the best day of breathing, and it was probably one of the colder ones. But I'm almost tempted to do it again after this workout, just because, you know, I don't, mentally, I'll feel like I'll need to do 2 a day if I do it, but just, I don't know, that really pisses me off. But it might be a possibility. But today's day 24, and we have shoulders today. So I tried to do a lot more individual, you know, one side at a time for shoulders, just to add intensity, almost make it seem as if I'm almost doubling my sets because of the energy I needed to put out. And that's the goal. Tomorrow we weigh in, and hopefully I can get a fucking haircut. So we're gonna start with a single arm rear delt raise, which we're gonna kind of set up the landmine with a barbell and some weight. We're gonna bend over 90 degrees and just keep our elbow out one side at a time. We're gonna do 3 sets of 15, and after that we're gonna do a kneeling front raise with the same setup. And we're gonna do 3 sets of 15 of that as well. Then we're gonna do an upright cable row supersetted with face pulls. 3 sets of 15. Then we're gonna do a military press on the machine. We're only gonna do 2 sets of 12. And then we're gonna finish with some side raises. 2 sets of 20 on the side raises. I gotta try to clock in. I wouldn't say I'm not motivated, but I'm just pretty irritated about the camera issue, because I hope it doesn't happen during this workout, because that's gonna be really irritating as well. You know, as soon as I have 2 memory cards that I kind of bounce back and forth, which is weird, because as soon as you put the memory card in the camera, if there's an issue with the memory card, it'll literally tell you that there's an issue. But I put the memory card in last night for the Bandits game, and one of them gave me a hard time. Whatever, put another one in, worked fine. Woke up this morning to do the cold plunge. You know, literally every time before I get in the water, I press record, check my mic volume, and then I go and tell you what day it is, and then bitch about the ice, blah, 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 blah. And I did that. You know, the camera, literally, I'm telling you, as soon as the camera comes on and I try to do anything, it wouldn't let me do anything because it'll tell me there's an error reading the memory card. And it literally showed me the live view. I pressed record, it showed me recording, my mic checked, and I went about my business, and next thing you know, I get out and that error was on there, which is never happens in that order. So that's really irritating. I hope nothing's wrong with my camera. You know, I did see a green line go through my viewfinder last night at the Bandits game, which really kind of threw me off a little bit. I didn't know where it came from or what happened or what. I don't want to know, but I hope we're not running into a slippery slope here, because this is all reliable and this is all I really got. So enough about that. Let me take about 5 to 10 minutes to myself to try to mentally put myself where my feet are, which is here in this gym. I'm about to do this workout, and I got to change the channel in my head, because right now I'm not really feeling this. So I'll see you in that amount of time. Warming up our shoulders as we do every upper body workout. This one especially the rear delts, because we're gonna start with the rear delts. So really gonna get these firing. I'm almost gonna look at this warm up almost as its own workout. So I'll probably actually do 3 to 4 sets of this and really get my shoulders warmed up, because once we get going, the intensity is gonna be extremely high. And by sitting here contemplating, I just realized, like, my stress levels are very high, so I am going to cold plunge again, which is gonna be interesting, because I'm gonna put my soaking wet clothes back on. So I'm also interested to see how that reacts with my stress, because my, I don't want to say my blood pressure, but my stress is very high right now. A couple more of those and we're gonna get right to this. the goal with these is more of like an intensity thing. I'm not gonna try to make these all pretty and cute. I wanna be explosive with these. Kind of like more of like an athletic workout, so. Keeping the intensity. I'm already winded. I like this. This is what I want. I like it a lot. I'm really liking this pump right now. This bar used to be fucking brand new. It's so rusty right now from the weather. Oh, the climate in the garage. From getting hot, cold, wet, whatever. It's annoying. Right into the next exercise. Same thing, I'm gonna try to be explosive with this. Left side's interesting. Whatever. Gotta stabilize it. It's crazy to think, you know, just halfway through a workout. No, I'm not halfway, but in the middle of a workout, you know, you're feeling exhausted, feeling thirsty, and here I am with my drink that has cayenne pepper in it, trying to think I'm gonna get something refreshing, and it's just the complete opposite. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm more obsessed with function and what things do for me as opposed to flavor. I know I said it before, I used to eat peanut butter with cottage cheese together, just crazy shit. Or put cottage cheese in chicken tacos and shit like that. You know, things I don't necessarily enjoy, but doing them because I know what they're going to do for my body in the long term, and that's what's important. I'm like really loving this workout already. I like intensity and just explosiveness. I gotta focus on keeping my elbow under my wrist, or else my push isn't easy. Let's go. See how much stronger my right side is. Gotta work on that. A little bit of a weird situation here. Battery died on my monitor and I couldn't find my carabiner clip for the superset. But whatever, we're back. You know, I was gonna do my upright row with the easy bar curl, which I usually would, but I have the two longer handles that I had on here for when I did biceps. And I'm just looking at them like, an upright row that you can start inside with and come outside. Figured take all three hand grips out of the equation. So we're gonna give this a whirl. So we have 15 and 15 with the face pulls. I'm gonna stay there just because I need this intensity real quick. Move the camera right back into it. And with these handles, I can move these grips, obviously slide them along. So I try to put them more on the inside so they're flat instead of however my hands are. So I can imagine them being flat here as if I had a straight bar. So when I come outside, they stay like a flat bar would be. Come on, baby. Third set. Oh shit. 2 more sets. Oh, I'm loving this intensity. I'm loving it so much that I'm about to superset these last 2 exercises. So we got our 2 sets of 12. I'm gonna superset it with 20 side raises. I'm only using 10-pound dumbbells and I got a fat grip on there. So let's go. Starting to manhandle this camera. Probably why it's not fucking listening to me. It's a little crooked too, but. Oh, these are gonna suck. Last set. I love sweating like this. Makes me feel accomplished. Time more. Well, and then we're getting right in the fucking water. And that's our shoulder workout. Probably fucking maybe 30 minutes. I'll actually look. I started at 149. It's 221. That's good. I like that intensity. Now I'm gonna get changed and go get in the water. All right, it's after our workout. This is gonna be our second cold plunge because it didn't record the first one. And this is after our workout. Sweaty, so. Much better at breathing. It was a little better this morning, I'm not gonna lie. I spent most of the plunge talking about it, but the world may never know. This is a lot more refreshing, but like after a workout. But I like the simple fact of it waking me up more than this. There's no way I'm gonna do this twice a day. I'm not trying to get that crazy in my head. Thanks. Water was 30 degrees this morning. I don't know if it'd still be 30 degrees. I mean, it's still cold out. I'll look when I get out of here, but we weigh in tomorrow. You know, I actually decided to do my food backwards today. So usually my higher carb meals are the ones towards the end of the day. I figured I'd start with them. So my breakfast is actually going to be my dinner where there's little carbs. See how that changes some things. I'm gonna try to end my day a little earlier than I did last week. Last week I think I had my last meal at like 10 o'clock, and usually my last meal is around 7:30. You know, but feeling good, looking good. Very, very satisfied with what I see in the mirror. Trying not to let that resonate onto the scale, because that's where it gets mental. Usually I'd weigh myself every fucking day, and then it just becomes a slippery slope. You start trying to cut calories, be like, oh, maybe I'm not doing enough and shit like that, and I'm just trying to stay away from that. And it's working, because I mean, I had a little breakdown about the scale last week, but just motivated me to have a better week. You know, there's nothing I'm doing wrong besides output, you know, and that's what I need to keep telling myself, just do more. Like, I'm doing cardio 2 or 3 times a week. Sometimes I'm doing it once. Like, I just need to do that more. That's why I'm relying, I mean, you probably hear in the last couple workouts where I'm just talking intensity, just to try to, you know, burn a couple more calories in my workouts, and then convincing myself that that means I don't have to do cardio, which is bullshit. And one thing I need to stop doing. You know, that's a mistake on my part, and obviously it showed on the scale, so that's on me. All we can do is be better, and knowing the things that we're doing that could be done better is a huge step. This is so refreshing after a workout. I can literally sit here all day. It makes so much more sense why people do this so much easier after a workout, because your body, you know, your body temperature is high, you're sweating, you're hot, and the shock factor is obviously a little more increased, but it's almost a soothing instead of like a, what are you doing? I don't know how long it's been. I don't really care, because I already did this for 6 minutes this morning, so. This feels awesome though. A lot of ice. I can't take it out really, because then I lose water. Hopefully I can get a haircut this week. If not, I'm just going to start doing my hair like this. Like I play hockey or something. I mean, look at this shit. That's just in a day. Whatever. This is the life I chose. Let's see how cold this water. 31 right now. Alright, enough of playing in the tub. Time to get to adulting.
Run it, I can't take no loss.